Hey guys, Professor Walnut here, and today I'm bringing you another video focusing on Team Georgia's talents, and this video is going to be focusing on my player, Bazuk. Bazuk is a really talented player and team builder, and the team that I'm going to be using here is the one that he brought to the local that I went to recently here in Georgia. But really quick, before we get started, I'd like to say that my expectations have been completely smashed, and we are at 50 subscribers well before my birthday, so thank you all for being here. It means a ton to me, and your support really just it helps me want to keep doing this, you know? So that said, I was thinking since we hit 50 much earlier than I expected, maybe we can up our goal a bit and maybe we can try to hit 75 before my birthday. I think that'd be amazing. So as always, you can help me out by sharing this video around, clicking a like, commenting, even if it's just a hi. But really, I'd love to see people talking about my plays or letting me know what you think I could have been done better, or even asking questions about VGC if you're new to it. I'd love to answer those. And then obviously, it helps me the most if you are new here and you hit subscribe. So yeah, thanks again, everybody, and here goes the interview. Welcome to the channel.
Yep.
Um,
Mhm.
to start with, what are your ideas behind the team?
So the team sort of started back in really early Series 12 with just Yveltal Zacian. I was building with Squiddo or Eli.
Hmm.
It went through a lot of different forms. Like originally, it was like I've always had Yveltal, Landorus T, Zacian, but it used to have instead of Lapras, Rotom-Heat, Mungus. There was so many different things. We were gonna try like Wheezing Gigas was the
Right.
original
Okay.
thing.
I could see
That
that.
was kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can imagine it was. It's very hard to use.
yeah. I don't. Wheezing Gigas is just iffy in this format to
Yeah,
me.
I would
It's
say
like,
so.
yeah, it's like you don't really need another restricted, but yeah, I think slowly. We tried out Gastrodon initially because we were struggling with Kyogre.
Yeah.
Um, and that was it just was too passive for me. It wasn't doing anything, and Yveltal, especially Less Yveltal, is like an iffy max candidate because you can't guard, and Zacian is so omnipresent. So
Yeah.
Landorus was kind of our only max. So I remember I was going through some of the Victory Road stuff, and I saw Lapras was being used, and
Okay.
that was when I used Lapras, and and Lapras is so good on this team,
Yeah,
by
I
far the
mean, I
MVP.
agree. Obviously, I faced you, I think round 3 of the local, and your Lapras
Yeah,
really surprised me. That
it's just
yeah, even off of Ice Beam. I assumed it was off of Blizzard, to be honest, but I see now that
yeah,
it's off of Ice Beam. It still one shot my Thundurus. That was awesome. My Max Thundurus.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I chose to run Ice Beam over Freeze Dry and Blizzard because I wanted some stab that was consistent outside of Max,
Okay.
and Freeze Dry and Max is only 120 base power,
I
which is
know.
really bad.
It's a shame. Yeah, it's such a shame.
Yeah. Plus, Thunder out damages Freeze Dry onto Kyogre, so there was
Yeah.
no reason not to run Thunder
Okay.
for
I did.
specifically Kyogre counters.
Yeah, I dig that. All right. So I know you talked about some like tips for using it with me in text, but I wondered if you
Yeah.
wanted to put them here in voice as well.
Okay. Lapras or Landorus and Amoonguss were two very good leads I enjoyed a lot, specifically Lapras and Amoonguss. You can put your, especially against Thundurus, for instance, like against you.
Yeah.
Uh, it's really nice being able to put the Thundurus player in a position where they either read into a Rage Powder and they have to Airstream, or they don't read into it and you can essentially get they max lightning your Amoonguss, but your
Mm-hmm.
Lapras is sitting there scot free, and you're in a
Right.
great position.
Right.
And no matter what, that's what I want. I want Lapras to be healthy, and that's just really nice. And then Landorus Amoonguss is also good for max. It's just basic max Landorus, haha, max airstreams, max
Sure. Yeah.
quakes. If they lead Zacian, they can't reliably do anything against it, and you put them on the back foot, they can
Absolutely.
immediately start with pressure. I thought a lot about Rain because that was probably one of my worst matchups,
Sure.
and also one of the most common ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I liked Yveltal Rotom because I realized a lot of people love to. sometimes run Kyogre leads, sometimes run Zacian leads, and I wanted a lead that was very good game 1 into either mode.
Yeah,
So I normally read Yveltal Rotom-H, and then my game plan became to Sucker Punch Kyogre, switch Rotom into Lapras if it was a Kyogre lead, because that weakened Water Spout into Kyogre.
absolutely.
Into yeah.
Yeah, into a
Um
Veltal. So
yeah.
Rotom's kind of like almost there to be a bait. But I see it's got the
Yeah.
safety goggles and all that too. It actually is quite useful in burning things, and then the helping hand is a really cool tech on it.
Yeah. So I was originally running some Rotom is such an interesting mon. I think it's a bit underexplored in this meta.
Hmm.
It's just it's got such a good matchup into Zacian with everything minus Sacred Sword. Being able to quad resist Behemoth Blade is just so nice.
It's huge, yeah.
Yeah, it's I think on this team specifically, it was probably a better addition than Incineroar. At Helping Hand, like you said. It's just a nice tech.
Yeah, absolutely.
That damage. Yeah. Definitely nice because like I already had 4 big damage dealers and a good offensive, or I had Intimidate. And double Intimidate's pretty bad because
Yeah, that's fair.
Thunderous is he's terrifying, especially into Yveltal. And that's actually another benefit of Rotom-Heat.
Hmm,
You know, you're able to just wisp Thunderous. It's just very good.
it's
I
true.
think.
Yeah, I think so
You
too.
know,
And I've seen a lot of people talking like Rotom's hard to use in this format. I think that's probably still true, but I do
yeah.
think it fits really well on this team in particular.
Yeah, I've seen it on quite a few Zacian Yveltal teams. Like Lapras, Rotom-Heat are pretty common from what I've seen.
Mm,
At least that's where they're more used than most other archetypes. And that was where I got a lot of the ideas to use them on this team. And then Amoonguss is here because redirection is broken.
of course, yeah. Amoonguss is just here to do Amoonguss things, and that's
Yes.
always good 100% of the time.
Yeah. There's not a format where Amoonguss is bad.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if there ever was. All right, so with that, I think we've explored the team quite a bit at this point. We can start wrapping up. I think the last thing I would like to ask is, do you have any closing thoughts before we go?
I hate imprisoned 3 attack Zacian. That's it.
Ah, yes, the Tanner tech.
The Tanner tech.
That was
Uh,
yeah, that was some insanity. Honestly, in his episode when I ran that thing, it was so hard for me to use. I'm just not used to it not having protect.
oh, yeah, I have no clue why he ran that. Uh,
Yeah, that was
that's Tanner playing chaotic Tanner.
absolutely yes, I would agree. All right, well, thank you for your time. I'm gonna
No
go ahead and
problem.
get into playing some games here.
Okay,
All
see
right,
ya.
bye. Okay, here goes game one. And I apologize in advance if I sound a little stuffy. We are officially in allergy season, and I suffer. I like Lapras a lot in this matchup, like a whole lot. Lapras Amoonguss feels great here. Yeah. Bring Zacian in the back. And then what? Probably Yveltal. I'm not totally convinced on that, though. Landorus could be a good bring here, too. Yeah, I might also bring Landorus instead of Yveltal. Because, I mean, like, realistically, what Yveltal, like, helps do damage to Indeedee, but that's about it, so... yeah. Landorus. And then Landorus, like, we can get into that potential endgame where, like, their last Pokemon is Lecky, my last Pokemon is Landorus, and they can't do anything, right? So, okay, that's what I'm going to lock in with that. We've got some time left, so my opponent's still figuring out what they want to do. Looks like it's going to go down to the wire, huh? I guess they wouldn't lead Yveltal or, yeah, I guess I'd be surprised if they led either of those two, but we'll find out. Yveltal or Landorus, but we'll see. Okay. I'm mostly fine with that. They'll be able to airstream if they want to, and slow themselves down, or slow us down. But we can resonance. We don't want a lightning here for sure. And we can rage powder. Like, I don't think we're going to see a max Alecki here. It's most likely to be a max Yveltal, if anything. They could also just switch. Honestly, a smart switch would be Yveltal and Zacian here, but we'll find out. I could also just see a Snarl, I suppose. Okay, Alecki switches. Interesting. Into their Zacian. Huh. Now, are they going to max? Yeah, I suppose like the play here is max airstream, right? Yeah, so they're just trying to make a fast lander, fast Zacian, which is, you know, scary. It would have been really interesting to spore the Alecki slot. Let's see. What did I bring in the back? Yeah, I have Zacian and Landorus, so I can get an Intimidate off, which would be helpful. Because, yeah, they're 100% just airstreaming here. It won't KO, though, thanks to the Koba Berry we've got. They're going for darkness. They're goggles. Interesting. So they're not even hang on. They didn't go for speed. I'm so surprised. But yeah, they're not even assault vest. So yeah, I was gonna say this should do a ton of damage. I'm even considering going for that like max guard spore play this turn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, we'll see if that works out. Because I could see like darkness and behemoth blade, but although they might not need to do that, they could just go blade and then like into my max guard and then airstream into Amoonguss, but Amoonguss will survive yet again thanks to the Koba Berry. Okay, so they protect. That's a really good protect on their end, honestly. Like I could see protect airstream now. Nope, they just darkness again. You know, I do not fully understand. Like I kind of want a geyser now into Zacian just to get some chip onto it so that we can KO it more easily later. Because if they don't airstream here, I feel like they should, right? Yeah, we'll see. Like that redirects the Zacian guaranteed. Yep, there's the Behemoth Blade. I'm sure they were targeting down. This should we should survive this, yeah? Yeah, no problem. Right, the screens help a lot there. And just go darkness again. That does KO Amoonguss, but I don't really mind that. Because now we get a free switch in. They never airstreamed. It does a ton of damage. Their max is over and my max is over. We just bring Zacian out here. There's not a whole lot of reason to bring in the Landorus yet. I don't want to reveal it in case they think that Alecki is a late game win con. And this coming turn, I really just want to go... I really just want to do Ice Beam Behemoth Blade. Like, if we don't go first... I guess they KO Lapras, which is a little annoying. They could KO Lapras. It's okay. We'll be fine, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I don't mind that at all. Bounce off of that. Dark Pulse into Lapras. Shouldn't KO, right? Oh, it does. Okay. Ouch. That's unfortunate. But we do have Landorus here. And now we can just Behemoth Blade Rock Slide. I guess the annoying thing is that Yveltal's should be faster, I believe. And they switch. What's going to take this hit? Indeedee. Indeedee just went down, I'm pretty sure. Unless they're, like, Sash. Oh, no, Sash doesn't matter either. I'm going for Rock Slide. Okay. Psychic Seed at this point is totally useless. They protect. Okay. Okay, and as long as we connect Rock Slide, that should be a KO. We got to connect it. Okay, we do. Good night, Indeedee. Alright, so Aurora Veil's over, which, you know, obviously not ideal. They bring out a Lecky. Honestly, that's fine with me, I think. So they really want to slow down my Zacian. That's the thing. And they're probably Focus Sash, so Earthquake won't even get around it. Like, my play this turn, I want to do Earthquake Protect, but kind of want to do Rock Slide Protect instead. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm not totally convinced this endgame is going to work out. That hurts a lot. I don't flinch. Double connect Rock Slide. Okay. Alright, so we have to really think through this turn. Like, my obvious play is Earthquake Protect. But it really just comes down to what they feel more concerned about. And I think they're probably more scared of Landorus. So I'm actually going to make a read here in Behemoth Blade. Maybe Behemoth Blade into a Lecky is the right call. Because that way it'll be Landorus versus... This is a very hard turn. I'm running out of time. I have to make a call here. I'm definitely clicking Behemoth Blade. I'm going to click it into a Lecky. Let's see what happens. They'll drop our speed. Please tell me they targeted Landorus because they have to get rid of it for the Lecky. Oh, no, they didn't. Oh, man. All right, well, that's disastrous for us. Man. Oh, but we survive. Never mind. All right. That's that's this EV spread at work, right? This should KO, right? Yep. And Landorus can only target one thing at a time, so we win this. Sorry, not Landorus. Zacian can only target one thing at a time, so I don't double protect here, even though I'm going to KO myself, because Zacian can only choose one to KO here. Yep. Man. What a game. That last turn was definitely like extremely difficult to make the right call. And honestly, I didn't make the right call, but we survived anyway. That's the important bit. So, all right. Onward to game 2. All right. Here we go into game 2. Ooh, against a very highly rated opponent. Well, very highly compared to me. Oh, and they're running Kyurem White. Fascinating. With Zacian. Lots of speed control here. That's admittedly intimidating. Landorus is going to be a hard sell for this one. Maybe Lapras too? Yeah, this is going to be... I am not sure what my game plan is here into Kyurem White. Like, Yveltal, Landorus, Zacian, even Lapras, and to some degree Amoonguss all just like have super effective hits into from it, so this is going to be an interesting one. I'm going to have to play creatively. And I'm wondering if that's just like going full offense right from the start with Zacian and Amoonguss. Yeah. Now, I'm not 100% sure on this, but if we can get an early KO, I'll bring Landorus. God, it's so hard to bring Landorus. I am going to run out of time here for real soon, so I'm going to have to think about this hard. Yeah, I think Landorus is still valuable. I just need to not have it in front of Kyurem. And let's see. I want to bring Yveltal. The bulk from Assault Vest could help us in this situation, and then some Snarls could be valuable. Yeah, this is going to be tough, though. Also, I am freshly back. Well, not freshly, but earlier today I had a root canal, so if I sound a little weird, I can't really tell if I do. My mouth feels relatively normal at this point. So, yeah, just to let you know. Okay, so I was kind of expecting Whimsicott Kyurem, and my idea here is basically just like, yeah, they set up Tailwind, but I redirect and potentially just KO the, yeah, the thing. Mind you, they could... Oh man, this is the day we're gonna run into Goggles Kyurem White, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, I could also try like Protect Spore. Actually, yeah, my most obvious play right now is actually Rage Powder into Behemoth Blade. But if we just Protect Spore and they don't target, okay, so we're about to Spore something. We might not be about to Spore something. If anything's got their goggles, it's going to be the Incineroar. There's their Tailwind. Let's find out if you got goggles. Yeah, it's goggles. Okay, all right. So now they outspeed, but we can bring in Landorus for an Intimidate and get some boosts up. Maybe even switch out a Amoonguss here, because it's not doing much here. You know what? I'm going to Pollen Puff the Zacian slot so that we can get Landorus in at full speed. Now, the dangerous thing here is that we didn't target the Whimsicott slot at all, so they could have just switched out, but we'll find out. They did not. Okay, that's good for us. They could be taunting now. They could also be going straight for Parting Shot. I went Energy Ball into a Amoonguss. That's very interesting. Yeah, shoot. Okay, that's not good. Well, yeah, it's actually really bad, isn't it? All right, here's the deal. If we can weather the storm here KO Whimsicott. We're not going to KO Whimsicott. They're going to switch back into Incineroar here. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. It's like part of me wants to max guard, but I don't think that's the play. I might just get KO'd straight through Protect anyway. I don't want to switch. Well, alright. Here's the deal. They'll switch out first, right? So how about I just do that? We're both really like, oh, they didn't switch. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, we're both really vying for position here. And they're gonna max. Okay. They have me locked down with this Kyurem, that's the problem. Now a crazy read here would be just like Quake into the oh god, they're going for Helping Hand. Oh no. We protect, which is good, obviously. Come on. Okay, Hailstorm into a Moongus, right? Yeah. Oh, which still hurts so much. Okay. So. We've got the edge now. Oh, and we can KO the Whimsicott. Do we have the edge? I don't know that we do, actually. So they switch here, right? They max guard and switch. Yeah, that's going to be the plan. For that reason, I want to play rough the Whimsicott slot and bring in Yveltal, because this could just lose me the game right away, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be a max guard switch. Yep, there's the switch. God, but if it's not a max guard, then I think we just lose anyway. Oh boy. What's gonna happen here? Okay. Alright, well that's a start. We hit the play rough. It don't do that much damage, but that's okay. Their Tailwind's over. We can protect here and go for Snarl. I'm just not sure if we survive. That's the problem. But I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah. Because, yeah, like, obviously, like, they fake out here. But the question is who they want to target. Yep, that makes the most sense. And is this Max Quake? Probably. It's Hailstorm. Okay. Can we survive with Assault Vest? We just don't. Yeah, this thing's so powerful. Alright, here's what we do now, though. We Airstream, right? With Landorus. And it might even be Airstream into Incineroar here. Like, I'm thinking Airstream Behemoth Blade. Might still get the KO here. I'm playing out of my mind right now, though. Oh, Lord. Like, I'm not sure if it's bulky enough to survive. But if we are, then we can still win this. Sorry, if they're not. Sorry, yeah. If they're not bulky enough to survive, then we can still win this. They're not switching. Okay, that's good for us. They might just know this calc, though. They might just know that they have enough bulk to survive a neutral Behemoth Blade. It's super effective. Stab, base 100. I mean, it's strong. Does a lot of damage. Okay, they just protect, though. I do not mind that. Yeah, I know what they're doing. Did we KO there? I think we did. Oh, we didn't. They're parting shotting anyway, though. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Whimsicott comes in again. I should have double targeted that. Oh, yeah, I should have double targeted that spot. That's okay, though. I need to go to a Mungus here and max guard. They could read that pretty easily. Does Landorus survive? I'm not totally sure. It probably doesn't. I want a rock fall. Is that the play? I don't think it is. I need another airstream basically. I need to hope to survive and and be able to pick up another airstream here. Actually, yeah, if I can. Let's see. I think I airstreamed the wrong target though, but we'll find out. Yep, there's the Tailwind. I should have max guarded, but it was an obvious play, so I'm thinking, oh, they just went for Blizzard. Okay, yep, that just KOs both Pokemon. Yeah, all right, we threw away the game at that point, but I don't know that there was anything we could do about it. So, honestly, I'm realizing that this team is incredibly pinned by by Kyurem. Last turn of Hail, that was probably my win con right there. Was bait out the last turn of Hail. Let's see. What are you going for? Probably Earth Power, right? How many turns of Tailwind? All of them. Yeah, we probably lose this. But I'm going to hope. That's all I got is hope. Okay, yeah, Helping Hand Earth Power. That KOs for sure. Yep. GG. Man, okay, well, I honestly feel pretty proud of my positioning in this game, but honestly, the Kyurem White matchup is horrifying for this team, so, especially with the Tailwind Kyurem White. Yeah, I'm not sure what else I could have done. Rotom-Heat could have been the answer, but they had some stuff in the back that was intimidating for that. Yeah, well, anyway, good games. Very fun team, very interesting. I like the combination of Yveltal and Zacian. They're both quite strong. Unfortunately, I didn't really get a good chance to feature Yveltal in this, but that's okay. You know, it was there for the matchups that it needed to be in. And then, yeah, I will catch y'all for the next one. Leave a like, a comment to let me know that you were here, and yeah, just help me out if you're enjoying my content, and I'll see you later.